Hello, my name is Mary, and I'm a writer for the Physics Today, and I'm traveling by bus from Kansas to Florida to write an article about how dolphins communicate holographically. Along the way, upon my arrival at my destination, I encounter situations and begin questioning the various ways in which physics connects and is a factor throughout my journey as a writer. And the first topic we discussed in my paper was the friction that is caused from the energy of putting a pencil to a pen. And this occurs when the energy from the friction by putting the pencil to the paper creates heat. The more energy that goes into a system, the more active its molecules are. The faster the molecules move, the more heat or thermal energy they create. The second thing that happened involving physics on my journey from Kansas to Florida was that I spilled water on my writing paper. And now we're going to talk about the physics of blow drying wet paper. When riding on the bus and attempting to write, the bus hit a bump and I spilled some coffee on my very important notes. The blow dryer uses Newton's first law of motion, the air from the blow dryer being the force impressed on the paper. That is the object. The paper would remain in constant velocity. If the paper is at zero velocity, it will remain at rest. If an external force is applied, the velocity will be altered due to applied force. All right. And the next item that we discuss in my report is the article that shows the use of scientific method in a modern physical problem. And the article that we used in the report is titled Dolphins Use Double Sonars. It covers research conducted at Lund University as well as other research clinics in the U.S. And they've discovered that dolphins can generate the two sound beams simultaneously in echolocation for hunting and orientation. And the issue is that nobody is sure where the two sounds are coming from, and that is what the study it was conducted over. And then we have, along the way on my trip on the bus, I saw the moon, and it made me think about Galileo because of the telescope that allowed him to see the magnification of 8 or 9 times using the telescope. Galileo was the first to see the craters in the moon and discovered sunspots and tracked the phases of Venus. And next, we have when I got to my destination in Florida at the hotel, I needed to plug my laptop in. And I had just remembered that I had heard on a news report that laptops can cause electromagnetic radiation and that you can be affected by that if you're too close to your laptop, if the laptop is too close in relation to your body. So yes, my laptop it does emit radiation. In fact, it emits different kinds of radiation. My laptop emits several different kinds of radiation, but the radiation emitted by the laptop is too low frequency and too low intensity to be harmful to humans. And last but not least, we are going to discuss the fact that the bus driver used GPS to get us from point A to point B. The nominal GPS configuration consists of a network of 24 satellites in high orbits around the Earth. Each satellite in GPS constellation orbits at an approximate altitude of 20,000 kilometers from the ground and has an orbital speed of about 14,000 kilometers per hour. Each satellite carries with it an atomic clock that ticks with a nominal accuracy of 1 nanosecond. A GPS receiver determines its current position and course by comparing the time signals it receives from the currently visible GPS satellites on the known positions of each satellite. A GPS receiver on the bus can give accurate readings of position, speed, and course in real time because an observer on the ground, they can see the satellites in motion relative to them. A special relativity predicts that we should see their clocks ticking more slowly. And that is all for the images. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Have a good night.